Hello, everybody. My name is Anthony Simonelli, and I am here to do my first discussion board post and introduce myself to the class, um, as well as our professor. This will be the start of my senior year at Liberty University. I started back in 2015, 2016 school year. I am trying to finish my undergraduate bachelor's degree in criminal justice. Like I mentioned before, I am starting my senior year. I am 8 classes away, I believe, and I may have to do a couple of extracurricular classes to get my required credits to finish. Like I said, my degree is in criminal justice. I am a federal law enforcement officer for the Department of Homeland Security. I started my law enforcement career in 2006 with a medium-sized sheriff's office just outside Atlanta, Georgia. I have been in law enforcement now for 12 years, going on 13 years. Law enforcement has always been something that I wanted to do. I can't really explain why. It was just a profession that always appealed to me. Since the days of being a young kid. Shortly after getting out of high school, I attempted to go to college. The first time, it didn't work out very well. Didn't really have a direction in my life. I knew I wanted to be in law enforcement, but everything else just didn't seem to really matter. I was having a lot of fun. So I was living in Atlanta, Georgia at the time. I was able to apply with a law enforcement agency up there, and that would be my first life-changing event that I would like to discuss. In 2006, I was hired by a sheriff's office just outside Atlanta, Georgia, and I worked for that sheriff's department for 11 years. I worked my way up at that agency. I started as a detention officer. I worked my way up to a deputy. I worked on the road responding to 911 calls, answering calls for service, domestics, accidents, assaults, burglaries, robberies, everything, you name it. After 5 years working the road and doing some time on the tactical team, I was promoted to the rank of detective. As a detective, I worked in our criminal investigations division for 4 years. I worked everything from stolen weed eaters and four-wheelers to sexual assaults, robberies, and homicides. After doing the criminal investigations for 4 years, I was selected to go work for a drug enforcement unit, multi-jurisdictional task force, and did that for 2 years before I retired from the sheriff's office and accepted my current position with the Department of Homeland Security. That position came with a lot of great life-changing moments as well. It forced me to have to relocate. I'm now living in the Miami, Florida area. I love my job. I get to travel. I have seen great portions of the world in the last year, and I've really, really enjoyed it. And I still get to continue my career as a law enforcement officer. I look forward to being able to graduate from Liberty University next summer. And with my bachelor's degree, I plan to use it to further my career inside the Department of Homeland Security and continue my career in law enforcement. Thank you for your time. I look forward to discussing everything with you guys over the next 8 weeks in this subterm. Again, thank you. Talk to you later.